Today I will be analyzing how Kevin Durant is using communication to allow himself to come back from injury way more in tune with things rather than being rusty, and using the plays that Steve Nash calls to get himself back into rhythm. So this is the first play I'm going to bring up. Nets coming back down in transition. Kevin Durant's in the corner and he's going to give it back to Kyrie. You can see Kyrie, he points at Joe Harris, tell him to go back screen for Kevin Durant. Because the defense that the Hornets are playing right now, it's real top heavy. Like, the players at the top are not really, like, it's kind of like they're resembling kind of a zone, but it's not really a zone at the same time. So they can get the Nets can get a mismatch. So right here, Kyrie points, tells him to go screen, and then Kevin Durant, if you can hear him, he says, post up. And what happened was, Joe Harris went to go screen KD, right? And he goes to go screen KD to have KD come up. But KD sees the offense and he's like, oh, I could take advantage of this because Terry Rozier is going to switch. Like, the way he's positioning himself, he's opening up for Miles Bridges for KD to cut through. KD's not going to cut through, he's going to come up so the Nets can get a mismatch. So KD, he said post up. And Joe Harris goes through. Now Miles Bridges has to go with him because Terry Rozier opened up for Miles Bridges to go through with KD, but now he has to go through with Joe Harris. So now as KD posted up against Terry Rozier, you know, KD 7 feet tall, can take advantage of this. Terry Rozier does a good move right here, gets the steal, but you can see where Kevin Durant's mind is. He's trying to take advantage of his height. The Hornets were just ahead at that time, and they're talking to each other. They're like, he's like, you could have do it this way, yada yada, whatever. Now here's a play right here where there's a bit of a miscommunication with Kyrie and KD. So look, KD passes it back out to Kyrie. You can see Kyrie keeps pointing. He's like, come to the screen, come to the screen, come to the screen. Instead of doing that, KD seizes the opportunity. You can see the entire mid-range is wide open. There's no one there. No one's going to be able to help either. Martin's kind of creeping in, but he's not really there yet either. So KD goes to a certain spot and tells Kyrie to come dribble this way so that when he sets the screen, he attracts Miles Bridges all the way in, and then KD will have basically a mini isolation in the mid-range area right there. Now Terry Rozier's right there, but KD will have his momentum, and look, he gets the easy pull-up right there. Miscommunication started with Kyrie, but KD knew what he was doing. He was trying to operate in that mid-range area. He knew that the Hornets weren't going to be able to defend it, and they got a bucket out of it. Okay, so here's another play. Kevin Durant bringing the ball up the floor. 49 seconds left. Brooklyn up by 1. Almost halftime. You know what time it is. So KD brings the ball up the floor.
The Nets lead is 1. 45 seconds to go.
Steve Nash calls a play. 35. Now, if you know number 35, it's Kevin Durant's old number when he was on the Thunder and on the Warriors, right? Yeah, on the Warriors. So basically, ISO for Kevin Durant. So DeAndre Jordan brings a high ball screen. Then he goes away. He keeps going behind the screen, and Vernon Carey does not come high enough. I mean, he only plays like 3 minutes. No, he only averages 3 points a game. Plays like 10 minutes. Got to come up on this, KD from deep. Great call by Steve Nash, and great job by Kevin Durant. Now on this ISO that he did against Vernon Carey and Miles Bridges on the screen from DeAndre Jordan, Kevin Durant is shooting 47.5% from the top of the three, which is a great shot. So Steve Nash's play call right there was extremely warranted. He knows Kevin Durant's hot spots, and he knows that right there he's shooting 48% from the three-point line, which is 19th in the league. The league average is 35%, so smart play call by Steve Nash. So here's another play right here. DeAndre Jordan sets a back screen for Kevin Durant on Jalen McDaniels. And so now McDaniels is switched on to Jordan. Kevin Durant points him out the way. He's like, oh, I got Vernon Carey on me. This is isolation. Kevin Durant is taking advantage of the mismatch. So he's like, go to the left side, and I'll take advantage of the mismatch. I'll take him off the dribble. So now they're just trying to get a play going where Kevin Durant can have the ball, and there's no one at the top. So everyone just clears out the way. You can see everyone's on the left side of the court. Joe Harris, Jeff Green, DeAndre Jordan. Only person on the right side is Kyrie. But Martin can't help because Kyrie is a shooter. So now KD versus Vernon Carey. Through the lane. McDaniels can't help. Good dunk. Great communication by KD, telling DeAndre Jordan to get the hell out the way. I'm going to take this ISO on your man and I'm going to get these points. So shout out to KD. Smart play right there. Good communication. So here's a play that talks about Kevin Durant's understanding of what he should have done and what he actually did. So dribble, ball screen. As you can see, Joe Harris is wide open right there, but Kyrie misses him, and then Joe Harris comes back around again. KD drives on Martin. Joe Harris is wide open. Could have passed it out back to him, but takes it to the lane, gets a foul.
Is fouled in the act. So free throws here for Kevin Durant. Jalen McDaniels was the last line of defense.
Steve Nash telling like he was open right there. He said, "My bad."
Saw Durant start to be on the drive.
He said, "My bad, I had you right there." He said, "Damn, man."
Gotta figure out.
It shows that Kevin Durant is trying to get his teammates involved and that he made a good play. He got free throws, but he could have done better. You know, he could have found Joe Harris wide open for three in momentum as well. When Joe Harris is running two and running around and he has a momentum three, Joe Harris makes a lot of those threes. So, I mean, it's just a lesson learned, you know. Next time they'll have better communication on that. It takes a while to get communication. It's only KD's like third game back, so I'm sure they'll figure it out. But it's important that KD knew that he could have had a better option right there, but it is what it is, you know. He'll get it next time. Now, although I was not able to see a ton of plays, these are the plays that I noticed, and it shows that Kevin Durant is really working his way back, and that as soon as they get him right back on track, Nets will be running full speed.